Each month, we highlight one of the many great seniors in our community that is making a difference.
And Madeline Paschal is here with this month's Senior on the Move. Good morning, Maddie.
Well, good morning to both of you. The rising sun flew overhead that morning. He could actually see the teeth of the smiling pilot as they gleamed in the morning sun on that very fateful day. I'm talking about December 7th, 1941, before so many brave Americans would lose their lives protecting the Pearl Harbor, and America herself. It is such an honor for me to introduce to you one of the last surviving soldiers who witnessed that day that went down in infamy. His name, the beautiful, wonderful Jack Holder. Jack, thank you for being here with me today.
First of all, Maddie, I want to thank you for this joyous occasion. Thank you so much.
Well, it is actually my privilege and pleasure to have you. And when did you realize, Jack, that there was something horribly wrong that day?
At 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, December the 7th, 1941, we heard a screaming aircraft. We thought it was one of our own aircraft. The hangar beside us blew up. We run outside. We seen circling aircraft with the rising sun insignia. We knew immediately what had happened. We then realized we're in big trouble.
Well, when you realized that, what was your first thought? I mean, did you think, you know, I'm going to die here? How did you react to that? I
had many thoughts, I guess, but I'm sure that was one of my thoughts, Maddie. Is this the end? This is the end of my young Navy career.
Absolutely. And you actually saw one ship after another go down.
I watched several ships, the Arizona, the Nevada, West Virginia, Tennessee, the Oklahoma, the Utah, the California, all engulfed in flames. I watched the Arizona sink. I seen the Oklahoma turn turtle up.
Which means?
Bottom up.
Bottom up. What made you decide to write this book, Jack, after so many years?
Well, a little over 4 years ago, I met a beautiful lady that started asking me questions about the war. Prior to that, I had never even told anyone I was a World War II veteran. She started asking me the questions, and she said, "You need to tell this to the public." So then we decided to write a book.
You're going to marry that beautiful lady, aren't you?
Later this year.
All right. And we're going to all be there, too.
Thank you so much.
Oh. Well, I really appreciate you being here today. We've got your book out there. But if you had it all to do again, Jack, what would you have done differently?
Well, I think many things I would have done differently. First of all, after the first wave of the two-wave attack by Japanese on the December the 7th, I wanted to get my airplane in the air. That was impossible. Half of our airplanes were on fire. Many were damaged, and I didn't rise to the occasion I wanted to there.
Well, you have in your life, Jack. You've done so many wonderful things. You've owned your own oil company. But the most difficult part of writing a book like this is to kind of get it all down, right? All the important things. Well,
after 73 years, Maddie, it's a little hard to remember everything, you know. And as I put the book together, I remembered from day to day things that I had briefly forgotten. Had to make notes and put them all down, and it was a little difficult.
And you were 93.
93 this past December.
And you are embarking on a new career.
I am.
And that's real estate.
I'm going to be a real estate agent.
All right. And I think it's wonderful. So if you were to say, my philosophy of life is this, what would it be?
Well, stay in there, stay in school, get a great education, which is more essential today, which I didn't get in my young years, but I had a wonderful education in the many vocations that I had. After the Navy, I was an airline pilot for many years. I flew 10 years as a corporate pilot for Union Oil Company of California.
Okay.
I achieved most of my ambitions.
Your dreams have certainly come true, Jack, and I want to thank you for being part of this today and sharing that, and I hope that people will find your beautiful book and want to get it and want to read that, your recount, and if they want to talk to you, they can through your website, I'm sure, and your and just pick up a phone and call you, right?
By all means, I'd appreciate that, and again, Maddie, I want to thank you.
My pleasure, Jack. You've been a wonderful guest. Thank you so much. And now, with all of that in mind, I'm going to go right on back to Tina and Heather. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Maddie.